Wow.
This meeting is being recorded.
Hello, my name is Amazing Mike Stanford. Welcome to my Amazing Mike Stanford show. This show is shared conversations to one another. This show will have a theme. The theme is Down Syndrome Awareness Show for the whole month of October because it's Down Syndrome Awareness Month.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Let's welcome my special guests, Kara and Kristen.
Thanks, Mike. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. This is for both of you. Kara, what's one thing I don't know about you?
Oh, Mike, you're starting with a tough one right away. Let's see. I've known you a long time, Mike, so I think you probably know a lot about me. I collect children's books. I don't
Wow.
collect really anything at all, but I collect children's books, and I have
What kind of books?
like kids' books, like storybooks.
Nice.
Like Dr. Seuss?
Yeah, you're
maybe some
The
Dr.
Hungry Hungry
Seuss.
Caterpillar?
I have the Hungry Hungry Caterpillar. I have Brown Bear.
Nice.
I have all of those, and some are signed by authors.
Yeah. Same question to you, Kristen.
I don't know. You know a lot about me, Mike. So I will share something fun that Mike already knows that nobody else knows.
Mhm.
And then I'll share something that I think Mike doesn't know about me. So
Okay.
something about me is I did not know how to play darts until Mike taught me how to play darts. And now I'm the best at playing darts. And it's all thanks to Mike because he taught me how. And he taught me the secret, which I'm not allowed to tell anybody.
Yeah. But you could tell Kara.
No, I'm not telling Kara because what if I have to play darts with Kara? I don't want her to know our secret.
Okay.
That would be
Okay.
Okay, something that you don't know about me. I really love musicals. And do you have a favorite musical, Mike?
I do. I got lots of musical ones.
Okay, what are some of your favorites?
My favorite is ABBA,
Oh.
the Dancing Queen.
Uh-huh.
I could sing that right now if you wanted me to.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead, Kara. You said if he wanted you to.
Right. No, but I like to sing songs from musicals. We'll leave it at that. How's that?
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. Kara, what inspired you to work for the board?
Let's see. I worked at Camp Courageous for a couple of years in college, and I loved it. I did a little bit of volunteering with Special Olympics in Wood County, and I was just super excited when I heard that there was a job opening as a service coordinator. I think you were one of the first people on my caseload.
Yeah, I was.
You were still in high school.
Yeah.
Just getting ready to graduate. I think I went to your graduation party, actually.
I think so.
Yes. That was a couple of years ago, Mike.
Yeah, it was. Kara, I know you volunteered at Camp Courageous. My dad used to be on that board too.
Was he?
For that, yep.
I did not know that.
Yep, now you know now.
I worked there every summer all through college.
That's cool. I got some friends went there too.
Did you?
Yeah, some friends of mine.
So one time when I was working there, I was going to bed at night and I slept in a sleeping bag and I felt something bite me and there was a mouse in my sleeping bag and it bit me up my leg.
Oh.
I love
It's like my worst story from there.
Yeah. Kristen, what's the same question to you?
Okay, so I used to work for a residential provider and fine. Thank you. And when I worked for a provider, I used to work with SSAs, and I thought that they just had the coolest job in the whole world. And I was really jealous of them, and I wanted to do what they did. And so I decided to try. I was not very confident that that was something that was a good fit for my we'll say growing skill set, but somehow I made it, and I am so glad that I did. I still love it, and I think I just wanted to grow in the field, and so I decided that was a great place to start.
That's good.
Mike,
What
can
about
we ask you?
you, Mike? Yeah, why did you want to work for the board?
What inspired you to work there?
Because the only thing that inspired me, because I went to wooden school when I was a cute little boy, and I just thought, I thought being a custodian was my dream, but it wasn't. But I'm glad what I'm doing right now.
Wow, you started as a custodian, Mike?
Yeah.
Wow, good for you. That's great.
Yep.
Very cool.
You didn't love that though.
Yeah. And I was a custodial clown for the March DD thing before, but I wasn't that funny.
I thought it was really funny. Was that for the skits?
Yes.
Yes, in the whole custodial department, because Barb Dussel has like a side gig as a clown, and so
Yeah.
all we dressed up as clowns.
Yep. I wasn't that funny.
Learning all
Uh,
kinds of
uh,
things.
I
Good.
thought you were really funny. Is that
Yeah, I
when
know.
Brent rode around on the trike?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Kara, what's your favorite Halloween movie?
Okay, so it's not a movie, it's a show. Is that okay? Does that count?
Yeah, that
Uh,
counts.
Okay, my favorite one is it's a great pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
Oh,
That's a movie.
It is. I thought it was a show. It's like a half-hour show that's on like ABC or something.
mm,
Well, if it's a movie, then it really counts as my
Maybe
answer.
what do they call those? Like a television special?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what
Okay,
it is. It's a great pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
that's cool.
And I
Same
heard
question
that
to you, Kristen.
That one is really nice. I would also probably pick that one because my mom always really liked the Charlie Brown specials. And so they
Mm.
remind me of my mom. Other than that, I really like horror movies. So I don't think I can't think of any Halloween movies that I like, but I like scary movies. So I like to watch scary movies around Halloween time.
Yeah, me too sometimes.
Yeah, how scary we talking?
And not too serious about it. You know what my favorite Halloween movie is?
Hocus Pocus.
That's one of them. Is Ernest
one.
Scared Stupid?
I've never Scared Stupid.
Yeah.
Oh
I've
my god,
never heard of that.
that sounds really scary.
It's not as scary as Michael Myers, though.
Oh
Oh,
my gosh, that's too scary.
Yeah.
Oh,
Scream? You watch
okay.
Scream?
Ernest Scared Stupid.
Yes.
Okay, 1991 family comedy, rated PG. Okay, I need a parent guardian for that one.
Yeah.
Okay, that one, oh, he's got all kinds of movies. Ernest Goes to Jail.
Ernest Goes to Camp, I've seen. There's
Ernest
also,
Christmas.
yes.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Okay. Okay. We'll start with the one of my favorite questions about DD, about Down syndrome awareness. Kara and Kristen, what would you do if you see me at a restaurant by myself and having a hard time to order for myself, and someone is being impatient with me and saying hurtful things like, "Where is your guardian?" and "You need a guardian here with you." And what are you taking taking a long time to order? Kara and Kristen, what would you do?
Well, Mike, let's be honest here. Like, I would need help ordering before you would.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, well, I think personally, I would go over and ask you if you wanted some help first.
Mm-hmm.
And if you did, I'd be happy to help you order.
Yeah.
And if you didn't, I would walk away. And then later, I think I'd probably ask to talk to the manager about that person, but I wouldn't do it in front of everybody.
Yeah.
You don't want to make a scene.
Yeah.
Yes. So I think that's what I would do.
That's good. Kristen?
I think that perhaps in the most respectful way possible, I tend to be a little bit more confrontational. And so I think who's giving you problems? Is it the waiter?
No, a customer.
Oh, customer.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So I think then I would probably take the opportunity to maybe let that customer know, maybe put them in a similar situation that's not mean, but a situation where they would maybe be able to see that they are, not being very appropriate and are not addressing it the right way. Like I would probably
Mhm.
walk up and address that person and say, "Hey, do you need help? Because you seem to be having a really hard time, you know, navigating a conversation with somebody else who's here." And I think that that's probably the approach I would have because he probably might feel a little insulted or that his
Yeah.
feelings are hurt. And I think that sometimes, people need to have those experiences where their feelings are hurt so that they can
Yeah.
empathize how they make other people feel. And you don't have to be mean, but I think you can do that in a way that gives some perspective.
Yeah.
And then of course we would order food together, and that would be our night.
And apparently play
That's cool.
darts.
Oh yes, play darts.
Yeah, I like your approach, Kara. It's pretty similar to what Kristen was saying, but I like Kristen's approach a lot.
That's very nice. Thanks, Mike. That's why
Yep,
we're
no
such
problem.
good friends.
Thank
Yep.
you.
Yeah, the next question is kind of sensitive topic to talk about because this need to be addressed because it's Down Syndrome Awareness Month. It's about personal wellness and body image for people with Down syndrome when they get verbally abused by their parents. It hurts their feelings of not having the body image that their parents hope for. And what advice would you give to them?
So I guess that I would probably come back to, sometimes there have been times in my life where my parents have, hurt my feelings,
Mhm.
and they did it. I think that they were coming from a place of love and care,
Yeah.
but that's not quite how I was perceiving it. I just felt, maybe kind of judged. Do
Yeah.
you ever feel like that? Yeah.
Yes.
And sometimes you feel judged, and sometimes your feelings can be really hurt because you're doing your best and you are who you are.
Mm-hmm.
And regardless of what vision your parents might have for you, I
Yeah.
think it's really important to always come back to, how do you feel about yourself and what can you do to take control of, how you see yourself positively,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So
Right.
if you look in the mirror and you don't love what you see, what can you do to help yourself be happier? And it doesn't really matter, um, you know, what anybody else thinks or what anybody else tells you.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
totally agree.
Do ya?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kara,
What
same
do
question.
you think, Kara?
Yeah, I think very similarly. I think that, many times throughout my life, my parents have said things to me that have hurt my feelings or upset me. And they mean it because they love me very much and they want the best for me. But how they approach it might not be how I need it to be approached, or maybe I don't want to hear it at all.
Yeah.
And I've probably done the same thing with my own kids. I try to be really careful of that, because I know that it doesn't feel good. So I think that the only thing that you can do if a person is in that situation is talk them up. Like, you're my friend, Mike, because of what's inside, what's, your personality, not what's on the outside. That's why
Yeah.
I'm friends with people, not for what they look like, but for who they are, and that they're funny and they're caring. And
Yeah.
so I think that, we just talk each other up. And I think that's
Yeah.
the best that we can do. And if somebody wants, to practice some self-care, I'd be happy to engage in that conversation and do some of that with them. I remember at one point, I think you and I had a water challenge going on where we were trying to
Yeah.
both drink a lot of water together to be healthier
Yeah.
and support one another. So I think that's a
Mhm.
healthy way to support each other, not knocking each other down.
Yeah, I think we should start that up again tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Bring it on, Mike.
Okay.
I think that's a great idea. I'm in.
Yeah. And Kristen, you're included in that too.
Okay. I'm very competitive, so if you're serious.
Yep.
The problem is, Mike, you and I use the same bathroom. If we're going to be running to the bathroom all the time, and I cover the door for you when you go.
I know. Okay. I like both of yours approaches, but I consider Kara's a lot, but I totally relate to Kristen.
All
And
right.
we're always on the same page, so I'm not very surprised.
You're very
Yeah.
diplomatic, Mike.
Of course. Okay, and this one is not a DD and not Down syndrome question, but it's good. It's a good question about Halloween. Kara and Kristen, what would you do if you see me as a ghost trying to scare you? What would you do? Would you call Ghostbusters on me or sing to you in a bad English accent?
So I'm not going to call Ghostbusters on you because I can handle that situation myself. I've known you for a long time. So whether you're Mike or whether you're Ghost Mike, I'm going to put on the Backstreet Boys. And pretty quickly, I think if you had plans to scare me, you are going to put those aside to sing along with me, and we'll have a good time. And I don't think anybody needs to call Ghostbusters on anybody.
Yeah, of course.
I disagree. I mean,
what's your approach, Kara?
Yeah, my singing is I'd be really concerned that it would really harm a lot of people and it wouldn't be good. I'm calling Ghostbusters, Mike. Yeah.
You're gonna call Ghostbusters on Mike?
Absolutely.
Kara.
Come on.
Because I want to meet them. I want to see them. I want to see what they do. I want the Marshmallow Man to come.
That's just cowardly because you know the way to Mike's heart. You know how to get through to him if he's haunting you.
Mike, we never talked about this, but Mike met his match recently at the football game with the singing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you have like the time of your life that night?
No, it was from Chicago.
When there was the eye dance people there, they had a couple of guys that worked with them that knew music like Mike knows music. And it was quite the jam session. It was far better than the football game. People left the football game to come to the jam session with Mike and these guys.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, I'm so sad I couldn't be there. I wasn't feeling very good, but you were posted up at your DJ booth, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yes.
Yeah. And the next question is for both of you.
Wait a minute.
What
Whoa,
would-
whoa. Am I allowed to call Ghostbusters?
No, if you know me, as long as you know me, you wouldn't call Ghostbusters on me.
Oh, all right. All right.
Because you know me a long time.
Okay, fine. What about the Marshmallow Man though?
Yeah, Marshmallow Man is fine. I want to see that marshmallow on both of you.
No,
I've never seen Ghostbusters. I don't know what you mean.
I've never
big
seen it either,
marshmallow
but
man?
I've seen the commercial. There's a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Google it.
All right, I'm on it. All right,
Okay.
next question, Mike.
Mm-hmm. After you Google it, we're going next question.
Okay. Oh, he's cute.
Exactly. That's why I want to see him.
Huh.
He comes along with Peter and Ray and whatever their names are.
Peter, Ray, Egon.
Egon. To be fair, Mike, I only know that because I Googled it before your show.
Mhm. Yeah, I think we should have our own Ghostbusters. Me, Kara, and Kristen.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah. Okay. Next question. Kara and Kristen, what would you do if you see me carrying a unicorn lunchbox to work every day and someone from work bullied me because I have unicorn lunchbox? And they're saying unicorn is for kids and babies. And that hurt my feelings. And what would you do?
Mike, I'd buy everyone in the agency unicorn lunch boxes and we'd all carry them.
Mm,
I'd buy myself one. I'd buy one for everyone.
that's good.
There's no shame in carrying a unicorn lunchbox.
Oh, I love unicorns.
How about you, Kristen?
Let's see. One of the coolest parts of my job is that I get to be a really great advocate all the time.
Mhm.
And so I think if you came to me for help with a situation like that, I would help you, weigh your options about where you could go, who you could talk to, and how you could address that professionally. And then I would always remind you, just like the talk we had about body image, that what other people think is not nearly as important as what you think, and you do what makes you feel good. You express yourself the ways you want to, as long as it's not hurting anybody else. Yeah, it would always help you know what to do in a situation like that, who you could go to, and how you should address that in the workplace.
Of course. I like both of yours approaches though.
Yeah.
I'd help walk you through it too after I bought everybody unicorn lunchboxes.
Yeah, of course. Would you do that over Christmas though?
Say that again?
Yeah, would you buy everybody lunchboxes for for Christmas? Unicorn?
I've never seen you with a unicorn lunchbox.
I know. It'd be funny though.
Maybe that's what we're getting for Christmas from Kara, Mike.
Yeah.
I'll show you.
Absolutely.
The unicorn lunchbox.
I'll Amazon that right now.
Good.
Right. Well, I would like to help. I would like to help pick them out.
Of course.
You don't trust me to pick out your unicorn lunchboxes?
No, I trust Kristen because we know each other
Mike and
somewhat.
I are a hive mind. I know that what I pick out, he will also like. If we're
Yeah.
getting matchies, I'm speaking on behalf of both of us.
Yes.
So we're gonna wear our Ghostbuster costumes and carry our unicorn lunchboxes.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, next question is for you, Kara. This could be applied to you too, Kristen, because you know me. Not as long as Kara knows me, though. Kara, I know we know each other for a long time. What would you do if you see me being bullied or picked on, or by somebody, and what would you do?
What would I do? So I would go up to you and ask you if you would like some help from me. And then I would help have a conversation between you and whoever was bullying you and help you tell them how that makes you feel and why you don't like them talking to you that way.
Mm-hmm.
You can certainly you can advocate for yourself better than anyone in the agency, Mike. So I would want you to do the talking,
Yeah,
but I would be there to support you and help you through that.
that's good. Kristen?
I think she's got it. I think you know that that's exactly what I would do.
Mm,
Support you and give you the tools to, address that person. Yeah, the way you think you should.
yeah.
What would you want us to do, Mike?
I don't know. Just, what he said is great, but I just need some help.
Absolutely. We all
I
need
would-
help in
I would need
situations.
help too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would need help there too. Yeah.
If somebody was bullying me, I would need a little bit of help getting
Yeah.
through that too. So I think that's normal.
Yeah. Okay, this is for both of you, Kara and Kristen. What's one thing I did to impress you
Ever?
ever?
Oh my gosh.
Besides Backstreet Boys?
Anything?
Well, okay, here's something. So I was actually going to say last year, I think it was last year, maybe it was the year before. I show up to the Halloween dance
Mhm.
and Mike has on the best 90s Backstreet Boys Halloween costume I've ever seen. I was very impressed by that. He put it together so great. It was immaculate. It was just a great costume and I think about it a lot.
Good.
You are also always very, very kind. You're always very kind in the workplace. You're never short-tempered. I think even if you're having a bad day, it would be, a little more difficult to know. And I really admire that. That impresses me a lot that you can always pull it together and, be the nicest person that you can be. And I think that's great.
Yeah, that warms my heart, Kristen.
You warm my heart, Mike.
Kara, same question.
Okay, there's a lot of things that you do that impress me, Mike. And I think sort of over the years,
Yeah.
I've watched you graduate I've watched you move out of your parents' house and live independently. I've watched you get your driver's license. I've watched
Mhm.
you go from like part-time jobs to a full-time job at the county board.
Yeah.
I watch you work every day and you take your job very seriously. Like if you leave to go to the restroom, you know, you make sure that somebody's there to cover the door, even if I don't know how to let them in.
Yeah.
You've got a great sense of humor. But I think the thing through all of that that's impressed me the most is how you advocate for yourself and other people.
Yeah.
You know, you have this show, you stand up for what is best for you, you stand up for what's best for other people. I think you're working on a book right now that's, you know, got some advocacy stuff in it. So I think out of all of the things, that impresses me the most.
That's good.
Definitely.
Yeah, this is next question is for this both of you, Kim and Kara. If you look at me, what do you see?
I see a strong, independent man who has a great sense of humor, who is always willing to help me. I don't know how many times I've like rushed down in the middle of a meeting. Can you make these copies for me? Can you do this for me? You're always willing to help.
Yeah.
You know, can you deliver this to somebody? So I see a really hard, independent working man when I look at you, with a great sense of humor and a really good singer and dancer.
Thank you. Kristen?
Okay. When I look at you, I see one of my very best friends, and I feel really, really lucky to be so close to you.
Mhm.
You make me very happy, and you make me feel very supported and very loved and very admired. And I am just really, really grateful for that. I don't think that you always have that many of those kind of friends in life. And so I'm glad that I have that in you.
I like that answer.
What do you see
Yeah, I
when you
really
look
appreciate it.
at yourself, Mike?
I don't know. Same thing what Kristen said, and also you said, Kara.
Okay, good.
Good. I hope you see those things in you.
Absolutely. That makes me really happy that you see those things in you.
I do.
Good.
And there's other things, but I just can't figure them out yet.
Sure.
We're always on a journey of self-discovery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the next question is for both of you. And just imagine if we had a group of work friends decided to go to a haunted house one day for Halloween. There's a creepy clown followed us throughout the haunted house, and I get scared. Well, would anybody protect me?
I know we would.
I know.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna back up there and say that if you take me to a haunted house, you're very lucky, because I think I might have to be the brave one out of Kara and I. I don't know if she would protect you from a clown. I'm gonna say probably not, but she'd try.
Mhm.
She has good intentions. I don't know if clown fighting is one of her strengths. It is one of mine.
Good.
So, yeah, of course.
Kara?
So I'm not necessarily afraid of clowns.
Mm.
However, haunted houses can be a little scary for sure. I will tell you sort of an embarrassing story, Mike.
That's fine.
It's fine. Okay. So quite a number of years ago, I went to a haunted house and I literally got sick because
Oh.
I had been scared a few too many times. I think I blame the startle reflex.
Mm.
I don't know. I would protect you as best I could, Mike, but I might be trying to hide behind you too. I don't know.
Oh,
That's
Are we-
fine.
yeah.
Are we going to a haunted house? Do you go to haunted houses, Mike?
I did once. I got so scared because there was a creepy clown came up to me and said, "I want you."
Oh gosh.
What did he say?
I, especially you.
Ooh, eek.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
I was
Well,
so scared. I had somebody there with me to hold my hand, make sure that I was safe. I hope I get that one day.
yeah, the thing about that is clowns are all talk. It
Yeah,
doesn't do anything.
that's why I didn't like to be a clown after that.
Sure, that's fair.
I have a
If I
clown
was-
hanging in
Because
the
I was
tree.
one,
Oh, you
and
were
I
one.
wasn't that funny.
You were really funny. Let's. I have a clown hanging in my tree right now. Actually, maybe I can find a picture of it. It's a little creepy because, but I tried to take my son to a haunted house that wasn't really all that haunted last weekend at the campground where we go, and a man started with a chainsaw right away,
Mm.
and he cried and jumped into my arms, and I wasn't the best mom ever at that
Oh,
moment, because now he has nightmares every night. Can you see that? That's the
a
clown
little
hanging in
bit.
the tree right now.
Cool.
Is that creepy or no?
No.
Okay, all right. Well, then he's a friendly clown.
Yeah. Is there any questions that you want to ask me about?
Oh yeah. What should I be for Halloween this year, Mike?
I think you should be as a Spice Girl.
Oh,
One.
Not the scary one. I'll say that you'll be Ginger Spice.
Ginger Spice. What about Sporty Spice?
Ginger spice.
Yeah, you're sporty, Kara.
Oh.
Oh.
Hmm.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Or
Wait,
the Scary Spice.
Who's the blonde one?
Blonde one, Sporty
The
Spice.
baby. Baby Spice.
Oh, Baby
Which
Spice. You're
one-
right.
which one's Victoria?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I want to be Victoria Beckham, please.
I think that's Scary Spice.
Hmm.
What are you going to be for Halloween this year, Mike?
I don't know, but I'm thinking I might go as what Kristen said earlier. I might go as that, or or Lady Gaga.
You should do Lady Gaga this year.
Yeah, if you're going to the Halloween dance, I would do it.
The Halloween dance, it's Friday, right?
Yep.
Ooh, I don't know. I'll see. I'll try.
Were you Lady Gaga like 2 years ago?
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
what I thought.
Yeah, I still have the picture.
Yes. Yes.
That was
I thought you were
fun.
Lady.
Yeah. I think that one for sure.
Yeah. I remember that one.
Yeah. Is there any more questions that you might ask me?
Yeah, what do you got, Kara?
So what does Down Syndrome Awareness Month mean to you?
That's a good question, Kara. I really don't know. I think it's just standing up for myself, I think. Just be proud of who I am.
What about, do you feel confident that you're a good advocate for other people?
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah. I know that you have some friends and even some coworkers who,
Yeah.
can relate. And I think that it's nice to have that sense of community so close by,
Yeah.
something in common where you can, support one another.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yep.
What's
Any
your
more
favorite
questions?
part of working at Woodling?
My favorite part of working for Wood Lane is everything, and definitely you, Kara, because I know you longer. And I think everything, and also Kristen, she was there for me for a short period of time during my birthday. I was so happy about that.
Oh, for your birthday? Yeah.
Yeah, last year, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I remember for your birthday, let's see, what did we do? We got dinner.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And my
Uh,
birthday's coming around the corner right now.
Your birthday is right around the corner. I remember your birthday because you share a birthday with my dad.
Hmm.
So I think that's a pretty spectacular birthday.
Yeah.
Where are we going this year, Mike?
I'm thinking I might do B-dubs.
What do you mean you're thinking you might do B-dubs? We did B-dubs last year.
I
B-dubs
know.
again?
I
All right.
know.
All right, it's your birthday. Okay.
Yep. So let
All
me
right.
know what you want to do.
Well, it sounds like you let me know what you want to do. We can do that.
Okay. You're a good friend, Kristen.
You're a great friend, Mike. Thank you so much for having me.
Of course.
There are
Yes.
just few things that I need to get done tonight, so I think I have to hop off.
Okay.
But please feel free to have me again.
Okay.
I would love to be here. Or if you need help writing questions for some other people, let me know. I'd love to do that too.
Okay. I keep that
And-
in mind for next show.
Yes, please do. It was wonderful to be here. I had a blast.
You had some
Okay.
really great questions, Mike.
Yep.
Yeah, those are great questions. Thank you so
Yes.
much.
Thank
Yep.
you very much for having us.
Yep. Let me stop recording.